What's up, goalies? Dr. Jamie here. We are in the Ghost Rehab and Performance Clinic, but today is not a rehab day. I have something super special. If you know me, you know that I've spent a crazy amount of money on pegs. I think I'm probably about $800 here, trying to figure out the best one. I've worked on designing some myself, but I have a pair sent from another company. It's called Brickwall HC. Let me double check. Brickwall HC, and they're called the cement net pegs. These are the Brickwall cement net pegs. It's going to do a little unboxing, but I'm excited to try these out because if these are good, I'm on this mission to basically have good pegs in every single net in USA hockey in North America, and ideally in North America. And then, first thing I notice here is one spike. So first I'm going to say is I hope the one spike is strong enough. Most pegs have 2 strikes. What I've found is 3 spikes does too much. But I like the aluminum, the metal base. That's important. That way it melts into the ice. I also am a big fan of the rubber here. That way there's going to be a little bit of give, making it a little bit more of an easier, sell when talking to organizations to adapt something, because the first thing I always get is, does the net move? So awesome. Super excited to see this. Can't wait to test these out on the ice. All right, so here's my arsenal of pegs that I have right now. So Pro Peg Anchors is what I originally bought for Fox. That way all of our nets have pegs on them. Next is our GA goal pegs, and this is what I use for goalie skates. They're drill-ins, so obviously these are the best. There's a bit you use, you drill in into the ice. Those never come off. These are finished goal pegs that my buddy Trumer sent me. The same thing, they're drill-ins, the finished goalies will recognize it. The only problem I have with these, the diameter of the post is a little bit wider in North America, so the net moves around a little bit. Piranha pegs, I have 2 sets. These are the small ones. I have another set of the big ones. These are by far probably the worst pegs, unfortunately. Piranha pegs do work if you hammer them in the ice. So I used to use a mallet to hit them into the ice and freeze them into the ice 30 minutes before we skated. But if you just do the lift and drop or just the chisel method, it doesn't really work that well, unfortunately. They just really don't go in. They make train tracks in the ice. Not bueno. Then we're gonna go give these a try. So I just want to say I love the look of them. The green, sick. We're going to do 2 different methods. We're going to do the tap, and then we're going to do the drag and drop. All right. There's a little bit of wobbling, which is okay, but the base isn't stayed the same. Wobbling is what we want, because if a player hits the net, we do want it to get dislodged easily. Now, what I'm concerned about is when the train tracks. So when it gets dislodged, is it going to make train tracks in the ice where it's hard to come back in?
Harper, what do you think of the pegs?
They're really nice. They stuck in the ice, and that didn't come off once, and you can really push off that post, OG pegs are terrible.
What do you think of the new pegs?
I like them. I mean, they didn't really go anywhere, and they held up super well, so.
First impressions of the peg, surprisingly good. Now, the skate was with 2 of my U14 AAA girl goalies. They are powerful, but they're not as powerful as my college and pro goalies or junior goalies. So I'm going to be curious to see how well the pegs last with the bigger goalies driving into the post hard. this is just the preliminary review. I'm going on vacation, and by the time you see this, I'll be in Florida. And so if you're in Florida and want to skate, hit me up. However, when I get back, I'll make a secondary review with some older goalies and compare them to my drill-in goal pegs and see how if they really stand the test. And if they are durable, then this is definitely something I'm going to be investing in for all of the nets here at Fox, or the remaining nets, so that every single time goalies are on the ice, whether there are 2 nets, 4 nets, 6 nets, 8 nets, there are always good pegs. That should be the standard, and we as goalie coaches need to raise that standard. So even that means we have to invest in it ourselves. We should expect the best for our goalies every time. So thanks again to Brickwall HC for sending those. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. The link to purchase them is down below. No commission or anything on my end. Just pick up the link, give them a shot, because so far these are pretty darn good pegs and they're safe. So hopefully USA Hockey, Canada Hockey and stuff can continue to improve by adding pegs like these to their repertoire.